our channel.
Today we're going to be filming our 2016 beauty favorites, and we actually got a new camera that we haven't used to film yet, so we hope you enjoy the quality of this video as well.
And also, I've been sick for like the past week, so if I sound stuffy, that's why. Sorry. First product is this Laneige lip sleeping mask. We heard about this from Mariana Hewitt. She's one of our favorite bloggers. And you basically just put this on before you go to bed, and it stays on the entire night. It doesn't come off your lips, and your lips are super plump and hydrated when you wake up. And when we skip this, we notice a huge difference.
Yeah, it's great for the winter. Next up is this Dove dry shampoo. Best dry shampoo from the drugstore. There's two different kinds. We actually have them both. This is the Detox and Purify, and this one is for
Refresh and Care.
Volume. I think it's the volume one. They changed the packaging, but they're both really great. If you use them together, they're even better because this one detoxes, that one gives you volume. There's no like white cast on your head.
Well, there is a little bit, but when you brush it out, it goes away fast.
Yeah, and it's just a really little bit, and it really helps with volume. It smells just like the hairspray, amazing, and it's less than $5.
Next up is the L'Occitane. It's the Shea cleansing oil, and we obviously love this. Like, I have this much left, but I've had it since, I want to say June, so like 6 months, a long time, and it's lasted me, and I love it. It takes off your makeup really easy. It's really thick, we notice, more than other cleansing oils, so it like stays on your face, and you can massage it in and get off all the eye makeup, but it's very gentle. It doesn't leave a residue on your face. I mean, I think that's all we have to say about it. It's really good stuff. It's worth the money.
Next up is our favorite perfume. You guys already know. It's Elizabeth and James Nirvana Bourbon. It's one of their newer scents, and we still only have the rollerball. We have to invest in the full size.
Our birthday's coming up, so maybe someone will buy it for us. Hint, hint.
Yes, maybe. But it's so amazing. Perfect for winter. It has notes of like vanilla bean. I don't know. It's very like earthy, musky, vanilla.
It's
cold
very
winter
like
night.
manly and feminine at the same time. It's very like unisex, I'd say.
And the packaging is amazing. Next up is a random product. Sigma actually sent us some of their cleansing tools to clean brushes with, and this cleansing glove is the best thing ever invented for cleaning your brushes. It has two sides, so this side is for face brushes, this is for eye brushes, and you just put it on, run it under water, and put some soap, and you can get all your brushes cleaned super fast, and it's really good quality. And yeah, I mean, it just makes everything so much easier.
We also have the cleansing matte, and I use that one often. I just didn't put it in the video, but it's good. Next up is a lipstick favorite that we discovered in 2016, and these are the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipsticks. They're super, super creamy. I'm wearing one today.
I'm not, but
they're super creamy, they're super pigmented, very long lasting for a lipstick, especially not a matte lipstick. And they're just beautiful shades. They're super unique.
And they're made of more natural ingredients.
Yeah, they're food grade ingredients, so you could eat them if you wanted to. But we each have Cremini, which is one of the new ones. It's part of the Edgy Neutrals collection.
Limited edition. So if
limited
you like
edition.
this,
that's the one I'm wearing today. I think it's really beautiful. It's actually probably my favorite out of the shades we have. Then I have Thistle, which is also a part of the Edgy Neutrals collection, but it's not limited edition. And then Molasses, which is also a part of that collection, also not limited edition.
And then Nori,
which is a deep red. It's beautiful. They're all so pretty. I highly recommend these.
Next up is probably our second most worn lip color in all of 2016. This is 0.0 by ColourPop. I mean, in mine you can't even see anything.
Me either. It's all gone.
It totally wore off, but it's one of their Ultra Satins that Kathleen Lights collabed with ColourPop for this collection, and it's so beautiful. It's like a cool tone nude brown. We seriously wear this all the time. The Ultra Satins are so comfortable, and it's $6.
Yeah, I mean, we like have thought about buying backups just in case her collab like goes away, so it's just the best. It's the best. Now we have Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D, and this is definitely our most used lip product of 2016. It's described as a fawn nude on the site, which makes no sense to me, but it's again a very like cool toned brownie pink nude, and it's just beautiful, and it goes with like just about any look you do. And I really like the Kat Von D formula. Britta isn't a fan, but because the color is so stunning, we both like absolutely love it. The best.
Last up for lips are these Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipsticks. These are the best liquid lipsticks we've ever tried.
The formula is phenomenal.
It's amazing. I do think they need more shades though, because we both have Stepping Out, which is probably the most neutral shade, and then I have True Grit, which is a deep brown.
And this is Driver's Seat.
Yeah, but they don't really have a whole lot of neutral shades. So it'd be nice if they expanded their line, but they're so amazing. They're comfortable, long wearing, pigmented. Can't say enough good things.
Next up, we're gonna do eyeshadow palettes. So there's two that really stood out to us in 2016. First up is the Tartelette and Bloom palette. And I think this was released at the end of the year in 2015.
Yeah.
But we both picked it up in 2016 and it's been just our go-to. I'm using it today. The colors are so pretty. They're kind of like warm neutrals, but there's some cooler tones in there too.
Yeah, they're both.
It's a very like rosy neutral palette, I'd say, and it's just so beautiful. It smells really good.
Very
Smells like
pigmented.
vanilla.
Probably my favorite eyeshadow formula.
Not me. I really love the Kat Von D ones, but definitely my favorite eyeshadow palette, I'd say.
Yeah.
Of all the ones I own, it's just perfect.
Next up is another eyeshadow palette, the Morphe times Kathleen Lights eyeshadow palette.
Mine is so dirty.
This one, mine's pretty dirty too. This one is just, I mean, we got it only a couple months ago, but we used it non-stop like the first week we had it.
Yeah.
And it's just so amazing for $15. Super pigmented, a very like nice range of shades. You can create so many different looks with this, and it's just stunning, honestly.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and the shimmers are awesome. I actually like the shimmers in here better than the ones in the Tartelette palette. I think it's
the
they're
ones
so
in the
good.
Tartelette palette are a little more glittery. These are more finely milled.
Now we're going to move on to face products, and number one this year has to be the RCMA No Color Powder.
Yes.
Everyone has put this in their 2016 favorites video because it is the best setting powder. It's not even translucent. It has no color. So when you put it on your face, it does look white at first, but then you just like keep blending, and it literally like blends into your skin.
Yeah, and if you put some MAC Fix Plus on your face, there's no white at all. It just sets in.
Yeah, it's perfect, and I think this is only like $13.
$13, I want to say.
I don't know, it's super affordable because we've had it for like almost the entire year.
Yeah.
And I've only used half.
Yeah,
the
it's
bottle.
pretty crazy. And also a lot of people put this in their favorites and they're like, but I hate the packaging, which is so true. But we found these like pots from Amazon. I think it was 2 for like $6, super cheap. And it's just like a normal pot
With a sifter.
With a sifter. So you take the sifter off, put the powder in there. Mine looks a little janky because I traveled with it. And then you can just pour it in the cap. So I just think everyone should go on Amazon and get this little package.
Yeah, I have it too. I just wanted to show you what the packaging looks like.
Yeah, but we'll put these in the description box just in case you have this powder and need it to depot it. Next up is our favorite bronzer of the year. This is the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. You've heard us talk about this multiple times. It's the perfect bronzer color because it's not too warm, which is our issue with so many bronzers. It's just the perfect shade. We have the shade medium dark, I think.
Yeah.
Which isn't even that dark.
Yeah, honestly, they should expand their shades for darker skinned people because
Yeah.
like I feel like even people a little bit darker than us couldn't
use
wear
this,
this. And this
really?
is the darkest shade. But it's a beautiful formula, and I think it's $15, and it's lasted us a very long time.
Yeah, you get 0.3 ounces, which I feel like is a lot for a bronzer.
Next up is probably my favorite face product we discovered in 2016.
Yeah.
And these are the Becca Mineral Blushes. Oh my gosh, these are the best blushes ever. I think they're so worth the money. I like them better than the Becca highlighters. I won't even try the luminous blushes because that's not really my thing. But the mineral blushes, first of all, they're like a beautiful satin finish. So they're not matte, but they're not like glittery, shimmery. They're just like a satin.
They look very
beautiful-
natural in the
Very
skin.
natural. They're so pigmented. One would
Yeah.
even say too pigmented because like this one, Songbird, that we both have, it's like a pretty dark orange shade.
Yeah.
And when you first put it on, it's kind of scary. You definitely have to blend it out
a lot.
or use a very light hand. But it's the most beautiful color. I mean, it's just so pretty. And it blends like a dream. Like once you start blending it in, it blends out beautifully. And yeah, so pigmented. And then the other one I have is Wild Honey. And this is actually my new favorite. I like it more than Songbird because it's kind of like a nude brown, I almost want to say, with a tad pink in it. So it's not overly blushy colored. It almost looks like a light bronzer. So you can wear it with like any look, any day, and that's what I love about it. So I've been wearing it every day.
And the
I love
packaging
it.
is really pretty. I will say the pan size is pretty small for how expensive it is.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
worth
Britta
it.
already hit pan on her.
I use it every day. Well, I was using it every day, and I just bought one of the Balm blushes, and I actually really love that. So I won't be using this every day now, but that's why I hit pan.
Yeah,
'cause I literally
but I
use it.
haven't hit pan, and I used it a lot. So I mean, I think if you use a light enough hand,
Yeah.
these could last a long time.
Next up is our favorite highlighter of 2016. No surprise, this is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I think it's literally $3 from Ulta.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. It's like the most natural looking highlight out there at the drugstore for sure.
It's stunning.
A bunch of people put this in their favorites, but you really can't go wrong. It just looks so natural and nice on any skin tone, which is really hard because a lot of highlighters these days are so glittery and kind of like over the top.
Yeah, this one like isn't even, I would say, super shimmery. It just gives like a nice light reflection to your face is what highlighter is supposed to do. It's not chunky at all. It's so smooth. And this color is really good for us because I feel like it matches our skin tone.
Yeah.
So it like blends in even more. But I think this color would work for a lot of skin tones. Next up is our favorite beauty sponge of the year, and it's the Morphe. What is the name of this?
I think it's just called the Morphe Beauty Sponge. They only have one sponge.
Yeah, mine looks
I just got a new one.
She
not
just
too
got a
long
new one,
ago,
so look at hers.
Yeah.
But
It's sturdy though.
But actually, it starts this size. It just
Yeah.
it just blows up with water.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The thing we really like about this is compared to the Beauty Blender or other sponges, it's a little bit more dense. So when you're applying your makeup, it doesn't like soak it all in, and it really like applies it to your face in a very like even way, I'd say.
It's dense, but it's still super squishy, if you can see. Like, it bounces back.
Yeah, it definitely bounces. It has a good bounce to it.
Yeah.
It's just a solid sponge, especially for the price.
It's
I think
$7.
It's $7. I have a few faults with it, like the red dye.
The red dye does come out.
which kind of worries you, like putting that on your face. And then also, it loses its shape over time, but I feel like
But for
because
$7 to replace it,
yeah,
is not a
exactly.
big deal.
The price, because it's so affordable, you can replace it pretty easy.
And you should be replacing your beauty sponges because they get like bacteria and everything in there. So you don't want to buy another $20 beauty blender. Totally just go with this Morphe sponge.
Yeah, we love it more than the Beauty Blender.
Our favorite concealer of the year is everyone else's favorite, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I mean, what can we say? It's super pigmented, it blends really well, the coverage is amazing. There's really no cons.
No
incredible
downside. Oh, I wish they had more shades.
Well, they do now.
Oh yeah, they do. But
do have
still,
a lot
they
of
could probably do more.
Yeah, but it's amazing. Go get it if you don't have it.
Next up is our favorite mascara of the year, and this was really hard because we try so many, and I actually discovered my new all-time favorite at the end of the year, so I can't put it in this video because it wouldn't be fair. But our overall favorite is CoverGirl, the Super Sizer, and I'm wearing it today, and it's just a really good mascara. It doesn't entirely like volumize, like separate, I'd say, but it really lengthens, it defines, like it adds a lot of mascara to your lashes to make them appear thicker.
It's just a lot of little, I don't know if you probably
Little
can't see
short bristles, and the wand itself is pretty short. And it has a very like thick formula. It's not super thick, but
pretty
thicker than others. It's not really liquidy. It lasts a really long time. It doesn't flake at all. It's very black. It works great on your bottom lashes. So overall, I think it's just an awesome mascara, and it's at the drugstore, so I think it's like $7, so it's very affordable.
Last but not least is our favorite setting spray of the year. This is MAC Fix Plus. Everyone loves this, but we hadn't discovered it until this year. And obviously, I have another bottle, so don't be alarmed. I have some more backup. But it's just amazing. It really sets everything and like makes everything come together beautifully. It isn't good for making your makeup last all day.
Yeah, but it really blends your makeup together to like get rid of the powdery finish and get rid of like some lines you may have. It like does everything you want it to.
Yeah, so if you want your makeup to last longer, Tati actually uses both this along with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, and that will like set everything, but this will just give you like a beautiful flawless finish.
Thank you guys so much for watching our 2016 beauty favorites. We're going to have a really good favorites video in January because we discovered so many new things recently, so watch out for that.
Yes, and as always, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.